Best of luck.
Any outsider is considered a threat. Is that to protect the dwarves?
It sounds like it. But knowing Odin, there's sure to be an ulterior motive.
Well, everyone's hiding on this side too.
Odin's occupation of this realm has its hooks in deep.
But there aren't any guards patrolling. We're clearly not a threat. Why hide?
Resist and you're made an example of, to keep the rest in line. Self-preservation can outweigh bravery for even the strongest of folk.
Fear keeps them safe and alive.
Yep, this looks like a...
Tavern's gotta be around here somewhere. Maybe we can try knocking on some doors for directions. I think I see something.
Huh?
Could you maybe...
No! Thank you!
Rude. Wonder if he can break boxes. Oh yeah, wow, okay. Cool, so I can like shoot the ground like right here. It'll break up. Yeah. You broke our food. No, it was the boy.
Sorry to bother
If
you.
you're selling something, please bugger off. If you're not selling something, please kindly bugger off.
Please kindly. Yes, please. Please. Looks like I can do something with that.
I think we need some special equipment to use this.
Oh. Like your bow?
Yup.
Oh no. Special equipment. Well, it wants me to go that way. Or does it? Some health.
This looks promising, right? That's like a house. If he's here, maybe you should let me do the talking.
You.
Well, we don't want to intimidate him. You're tall as a tree and you have a severed head on your head.
Good point.
None taken. Fair point, though.
Yep.
Very well.
This sounds like this sounds like this is the place.
I think that's him.
Or if he'll say something for me not interrupting him.
Hello?
Okay.
Watch yourselves. Apparently, there are intruders about.
Oh, that's us, I think.
Well, if you're planning on killing me, at least let me finish this song. That alarm was in just the perfect key.
We're just looking for a friend of ours named Derlin.
Well, we both know that's not true. Derlin's got no friends left. But if that's all you need, head out the back way there, and you'll see the safety office just across the river. Just don't go making trouble for the rest of us. And while you travel through this realm, maybe you could clean up the head's mess.
What mess?
Later, brother.
What did you do, Mimir? Tell Odin about them something or something? What is this?
I wish to hear of this mess.
The rig's in the bay. Why don't you ask the condescending skull?
Head. I've got skin. But he's right. I made a mistake. I'd have us shut them down.
I totally missed what he wanted. What? Shut down the mining rigs. Oh. Okay. Head out the small door.
Sorry, one more thing. Although, these are gifts I'm giving to you, so I shouldn't be sorry and you should be thankful. Anyways, here, please be careful.
The hell is that?
It's beautiful. Thanks, Sindri.
It is beautiful, isn't it? It's also very useful. You'll be able to find anything your heart desires with it.
Really?
As long as your heart desires the locations your father and you decide and plot to travel together, then yes.
It is a compass.
Ah, but a beautiful compass. Now scamper off.
Come. A boat cannot be far.
Well, shit, I didn't,
Earlier, Sindri made it sound like Durlin was some sort of rebellion leader. It doesn't sound like anyone's following him.
Was being the key word here, little brother.
some hack silver. I'll take it.
I saw a
Oh,
dock back there. Maybe there's a boat we can use to get to Durlin's.
yes. Is there anything here? Small chickens. My axe, please. Must kill all chickens. Smash all pumpkins. I'm waiting for somebody to be like, oh my! He's breaking my stuff. Not my table. Oh, nice shot. So there's a gate right there. Mystic Gateway was added to the map. Okay. Let us go, boy.
There's a building just past these rocks behind me. Maybe we should head that way.
Oh, that's a big building.
Those bloody mining rigs.
What about them?
The Skald is right to blame me for them. They were my idea. If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel.
Okay. So that's why we gotta destroy him, because kind of put him into hard labor or something like that, maybe? That's not creepy at all.
I'd particularly appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in the lake to the right. You can see the smokestacks from here.
But if you don't want to explore now, it looks like Durlin's place is through that open gate to the left.
Well, boy.
So, which way do we go? We could
We'll
prepare
do-
more before rescuing Tyr. Up to you.
He makes it sound like we're gonna find here. I don't like that. I don't like how he's talking like that. Permanently increase. Runic permanently increased by 2. Hell yeah.
Mimir, were you really the one who had those rigs built?
Odin wanted the dwarves under his control, and, well, I convinced him he could buy their allegiance instead of demanding it outright. A trade agreement of sorts.
Okay.
One of the mining rigs is here?
See the smoke above us? That's where we're headed. Let's see if we can't shut it down.
Oh, great.
On your right!
Holy crap, there's so many of them!
If the dwarves didn't like working for Asgard, couldn't they just quit?
And do what? Their newly built forges poisoned the soil of Svartalfheim. Unable to grow their own food, they had to buy it from Asgard. If they stopped working, they'd be taking food out of their own mouths.
Oh, that's clever. And awful.
Such is life. Cannon Atreus! Should have did that one move where it's like this. Yeah. Oh,
Behind
you
you!
flopped
Look
it.
out!
Chill, Mimir. It's handled.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Yggdrasil to Muspelheim. Think it might lead to that combat arena we visited years ago?
What
Yeah.
makes you say that?
Wishful thinking, I guess. Going through Surtur's gauntlet, it was fun.
It was training.
You didn't have fun? Well, anyway, we should look for the other half of the seed. Once it's whole again, we can see where it leads.
Oh. So we can't go there yet. The Crucible. My goodness, those trials. I hated those trials. It took so long to do so many of them. Oh, right. Oh, you're dead now. What? There we go, right here. What? Give me my treasure. Forged iron. Slag deposit. Again, I assume.
Great. Now we can make it across.
Not sure why I needed to do that, but it was there, so I had to. Here's something. Oh shit!
They just keep coming.
It's
Look
a
at that
bird,
thing.
son. Spawning our little wretches like there's no tomorrow.
Whoa, okay.
Behind you! Incoming!
Okay, let me.
Watch your left!
Behind you! Look out!
Yeah, behind you, buddy. Holy crap.
Watch your right!
There's so many of these little guys. Oh, I tried. I just held the button to see if I could.
Watch your right!
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh shit! Oh, my bad. Damn it!
Watch your right!
Woo! Oh, almost got them all. Let's go crazy. Let's kick his ass. You're only level 2.
Left side! Behind you!
Woo!
The ring
I'm gonna have to
point
kill-
chock a block with materials that could help us. I'd grab whatever it spits up in the process.
I'm gonna have to kill the next time I see one of those. I'm gonna have to try killing it with the axe just to see what it looks like. So, well,
Dwarves agreed to the deal with Asgard. Why do they blame you?
I talked them into their own exploitation.
They made their choice.
Work or die is not a choice. I only made it seem so. What you just picked up there is pure Svartalfheim ore. It won't be of use in the rig anymore, but perhaps our Huldra brothers could craft something from it.
On to the next tower. Probably
Father,
that one.
is it always moral to kill something that's trying to kill you?
Yes.
Well, there you have it, lad.
Wow.
How did these rigs come to be?
I had them built to harvest ore for armaments. Essentially harnessing resources that would otherwise go to the dwarves.
You think shutting these things down will help the dwarves become independent?
I don't know, but I have to try something.
Atta boy, Mimir. Oh! The hell? I thought there was no more
Is
Odin's
that a
Ravens.
watchtower?
What? That's bullshit. I thought there was no more. Bay of Bounty. Odin's Ravens. 13. I said 1 of 1. That, you know what? That was back at the town. Near here.
Hey, it's another one of those geysers, but huge. Maybe we could check it out later.
We can see it fine from here.
That's right, boy. Oh, what's up, Sindri? What are you doing
Taking a
here?
break before visiting Durlin? Very wise. He can be a lot.
Sounds like we're gonna have to fight this guy. Now, we climb. Break. The watchtower. Alright, where's this raven at? Where is it? Okay.
No, it's still here.
What?
The island near the geyser. We need to get the key from it and unlock this door. I need to set right a very old wrong.
Okay.
Bloody Draugr hole! We've got to clear out all these undead bastards!
Whoa! Whoa! This guy doesn't play around. Oh, I can't block that. Holy crap!
It will pass!
It will pass. Oh god, you can't.
Still standing, yeah?
Wow. Oh, this is a boss fight.
Get up, Brut!
Whoops.
You're on fire! But
Oh.
you probably already know that.
Yeah. It really hurts. Uh oh. Oh shit. I'm dead. Yep.
Get up!
Oh my god.
I see you've got some relics of the Dwarven resistance.
There's another mining rig on this island,
Off
brother.
our hands.
Smell that smoke?
Why would the dwarves agree to work for the Aesir in the first place?
That's the heart of it, eh?
Lied to them.
I lied to them.
Wow, there's a lot to explore here. Kinda nice to be out of Midgard for a bit, huh?
What are you doing there, huh? And you. Just in case.
Brother, that groom's found a perch on high!
Behind!
What, this one? Whoa. Hello. Oh, look at this. I could throw that. Oh!
Nightmare!
Nightmares. Oh, shit.
Watch your right!
Behind you! It's coming!
Oh, shit.
On your left!
Take that. More nightmares. What? I totally blocked that.
Reinforce the pie! Knock him down!
Get him! You knock him down.
It's down!
I'm gonna die because okay, that one's done. Guess we're going up.
Behind you, look out!
Oh. He dead. I'll take that health now. Here we go.
You okay, Mimir?
To the blacksmiths of Svartalfheim, the creation of a weapon was a sacred thing. But Odin just wanted as many blades as he could get, as fast as he could get them. With every stolen resource and mediocre blade, the dwarves lost a bit of themselves. Brother, before we leave, perhaps it might serve us to check the rig and see if it spat anything up.
The dwarves survived because of you.
Ah, you're not wrong there, brother. Odin would have wiped out every last dwarf in Svartalfheim. If he couldn't use their skills, no one could.
Hey, Mimir, why don't you tell me a story, eh? Do you have stories, Mimir? If I stay in the boat long enough, usually conversations happen.
Atreus,
Ah.
you're getting better. Faster.
I'd even be better than you one day, huh?
If you are not, I have failed.
Well, not a story, but you know, it's something.
Mimir, how many stories have you told about Odin and Thor? And all the bad things they've done? Let's see how many we can remember. Seems like Father could use his memory refreshed.
My memory of them requires no refreshment. They
Yeah.
invaded our home.
Yeah, but I'm talking about history. All the other people they've hurt. Let's see. Okay, there was Thamor, the stonemason.
Aye. He quarreled with his son, went into the night to find him, found Thor instead,
And there was Thamor's son, Hrimthur.
who built the walls of Asgard, and whispered
Hrimthur.
something of importance to Freya before his betrayal and assassination.
There was Groa, of course.
The knowledge keeper and prophet of Ragnarok. Thor murdered her husband, and Odin covered it up before doing her in himself.
You can't forget Ymir, the first giant.
Odin carved him up to form the realms from his body, and let the torrent of his blood nearly drown every giant alive.
What about the giants of Jotunheim? They all seemed dead when we finally made it there.
That remains a mystery. Though admittedly, it sounds like the Aesir god's dream.
What about Fjorgyn? Thor's mother was a giant, wasn't she?
Indeed she was. The circumstances of her demise were murky at best, but not sure I can blame Odin for that one. He wasn't the same after.
Oh, I know. There was Skavi, the queen of the hunt.
Aye, she spurned Odin's affections, so he tricked her into killing her father.
There was Starkather the Mighty, the Jotnar military leader.
Slandered by Odin, tricked and murdered by Thor.
And there was Thrym the Cunning, the giant king who stole Thor's hammer.
Odin traded him Freya to get it back, then sent Thor in disguise to murder his entire court.
Who else? Ah, Hrungnir the Brawler, the stone giant.
Aye, mocked by Odin, murdered by Thor.
Enough of this.
But there's more.
I do not care. War with Odin is not the answer.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. We cannot trust that man. Oh, that was a bit of a recap right there. So there's no landing spot.
What do you think it means? Seen more raiders come back as Hellwalkers lately.
Must be...
I thought freeing the Valkyrie Queen was supposed to restore balance to the realms and keep that from happening.
That's a good question, lad. And a troubling one. If Hell's filled up again, it suggests that something's been hindering Sigrun's efforts. Or perhaps something even more urgent is keeping her distracted and unable to visit. Even occasionally.
Yeah. Sorry, Mimir.
Right, right. The big raven that we saw in Helheim. Oh,
Father,
check this
look,
out.
We can chisel through this door.
Yeah, because we have the chisel. The giant chisel. Oh, I guess it did it for us.
Oh, glad to see that still works.
Oh, thank goodness. I was just about to say, are we about to fight a Valkyrie or something? But no, it's just a...
Nice.
It's a treasure.
Nice.
Back in the boat, boy.
So not all dwarves can do that thing Brock and Sindri do, right? Or they just walk between realms and turn up somewhere else?
Indeed, that's a rare skill. I gather one carefully cultivated by some secretive dwarven guild or other. Probably for the best. Them alone doing it is disconcerting enough.
Yeah, they can just go anywhere they want at any time. It's like, they're practically invincible. You can never probably kill them. Like, oh, just a second, I'm gonna go behind this box. And he's gone. He doesn't even have to do that. What do we got? Brings lasting benefits. Cooldown permanently increased by 2. Wait, it sounded increase. So that's an extra 2 seconds. Damn it! It literally looks like a zip line. You know what? If that's going down there, then you know what? Kind of like Midgard, how the water drops. Maybe there's a whole freaking second floor or something, you know, that we don't see.
What is it, Mimir?
That's nothing, brother. Just... You ever have those moments where you wish you could go back?
Yes.
Rewrite your own past. Make different decisions.
Journeying through time is more trouble than it is worth.
Ah, fair point. You're speaking metaphorically, right?
No.
Of course you're not.
So I was thinking about something about the horn. Remember, everyone was thinking on like who blew the horn in the first game when Atreus was sick, dropped the water down. I don't know. It could be us. That'd be awesome. There we got it. What's that? I love that ability just to call your axe back like that. That is just so fun to do. I toss. Oh, we got extra health. 1 of 2. Oh, okay. So the first one gave me more health. So now I need 2 for the next health upgrade. Okay, gotcha.
Mir, what's the deal with Odin's ravens? They can just transport him anywhere?
Except for the realm between realms, thankfully.
Why?
Harder to find, thanks to dwarven enchantments and Yggdrasil's very own nature.
Lucky us.
That was nothing.
A little while ago, you mentioned Odin's ravens. What's to stop him from using them to pop into existence and kidnap anybody he wants?
Consent. The only way to travel by Odin's ravens is by your own choice.
Oh, it's not so bad then. Father,
Enough.
what was...
We'll continue later.
Shit, my bad. My bad, bud. What'd you want to say?
So that watchtower door should be on this island somewhere.
Yeah, it's very loud. We'll continue the conversation later. Oh no! I'm gonna have to.
Behind you! Look out! Come here. Is this it? Over here?
Jesus. No mercy is crazy. Whew.
That's the key we're looking for. Now we must head to that watchtower on the shore.
What are you not saying?
I just need you to trust me.
Okay. We didn't shut down all three of
Brother,
those things.
You ever think
yet.
of cooking meat with those blades of yours?
No. They would foul the meat.
Oh, because of the magic on them?
The blood.
Ah, yes. Carry on then.
Ah, yes. Of course. Alright, we'll take this thing down and then we'll go
Those
see
mining
what...
rigs sure spit out a lot of smoke.
Oh yeah, Trace wanted to say something earlier. And I did not give him the time. Now's your chance to Trace before I hit the circle button. Say it now. And go.
Surprised the dwarves didn't shut these rigs off themselves.
One or two tried. The Einherjar made examples of them.
They killed the dwarves? Couldn't you have convinced them not to?
Aye.
Yeah. 'Cause he was on his side at the time, so it was like... during his time where Mimir probably wasn't... you know, a fan of that, or... I'm not sure. Ah, you're the real one. Try it. You did. Ow. Excuse me, mister. Not nice. Aw, oh, damn it, you stopped my combo. Whoa. Well, all these guys are definitely not real.
Huh. Impressive.
Huh. Mimir. Huh. It's like I've seen this one before. Yes. Quite fond of this one. Yes. Oh boy.
Behind you! Look out!
Whoops. He's dead already. Good. Oh no. Shit. You pissed me off, damn it.
Behind you! Incoming!
Let him go. So we gotta go that way. Here we go, the last tower. This is for you, Mimir.
It is done.
If you could call so meager a task done. A wee drop out of the Asgardian occupational bucket.
You must live with your deeds, but do not be troubled by them, brother.
Oh? And why not?
You were given an impossible problem. Do not blame yourself for failing to solve it.
I'm sure the dwarves would feel differently. This doesn't fix things.
No, but it is a start.
The air smells a lot cleaner. Must be because we shut down the rigs. Father, I wanted to ask you something about your blade. The ones from your homeland.
What of them?
Why don't you just throw them away? I see the way you look at them sometimes. Like you're... I don't know. Like you hate them.
Even hateful things have their uses. Besides, I tried. They came back.
Can you hear that?
No.
Thought I heard a voice.
Let's keep going, lad. Just put the key into that lock, brother.
Open says me. Hello. Hello. Hello.
There. If you could give that drum a good loud strike.
Click our way up. Oh.
What? So that's the voice I heard.
I'd hoped it would have escaped by now, but
Oh, what the hell?
we'll need to free it from its restraints.
What the hell? Holy shit. Okay. Wow, I guess we're going there.